All right, well, this is day 2 of U.S. President Donald Trump's state visit to the U.K. And after getting the royal treatment yesterday, well, today things turn more political. Trump is meeting with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. CTV's Washington bureau chief is live at Trafalgar Square this morning in London. Joined us live to talk more about this. And this is interesting because now it gets a little more political, Joy.
Yeah, it does. But, you know, I think the royal charm offensive has rubbed off on Donald Trump. Certainly, he seemed very pleased today. It was like mutual admiration between him and the U.K. Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, praising one another, talking about this special relationship, the unbreakable bonds between the U.K. and the United States. And, of course, they're announcing these big promises, big investments from technology firms, U.S. Technology firms like Microsoft, Google, and NVIDIA that could possibly create thousands of jobs, and nuclear power energy, all of these deals. But there are some tricky issues ahead. There's still tariffs on steel, salmon, and whiskey that Keir Starmer would like to smooth over, so to speak. And, you know, when reporters start asking some questions after they finish inking the deals, there's going to be some uncomfortable questions about Gaza. After Donald Trump departs, this country plans to announce its support for a Palestinian state. The White House will not like that. And of course, the uncomfortable question that has dogged Donald Trump here about convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. British reporters could very likely bring that up. So there could be some uncomfortable moments. But right now, you've got this mutual admiration going on and some big money and big business deals. Yeah,
Joy, I'll be curious to watch that news conference when it wraps up. In the meantime, of course, Donald Trump's there. The king, you know, inviting him and you know, having that sort of dinner the other night. King Charles, of course, was in Canada for the throne speech as well. Is Canada, as far as you understand, coming up at all here? I mean, I know this is so much focused on the U.K., but King Charles is, you know, we have to acknowledge the King of Canada as well, and they could maybe help smooth a few issues over on this side of the border, too. Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't think Canada will come up, but here's the thing. I mean, King Charles is the King of Canada. And, of course, we saw him in action at the throne speech in Ottawa in May, where he very not so subtly spoke about Canada being the true north, strong and free. And it was very interesting because after that, you don't hear a lot from Donald Trump trolling Canada about annexation. Many believe this is King Charles's soft power, using the royals and diplomacy, and obviously Donald Trump's deep respect for the royal family. I mean, certainly he's enamored by the king, called him a great king, a great gentleman this morning in a farewell ceremony. So the influence is there in terms of soft power, but it seemed to have worked after the throne speech. But yeah, right now it's all about politics, though.
Yeah, and we never know what tomorrow brings, of course, with the Trump administration. CTV's Joy Malbon in London this morning. Joy, appreciate the update. Thanks so much.